What's up, guys? Maestro Megatron here. Welcome back to the channel. Today's topic video is a request by another one of my subscribers, Nicole Travis. I want to give you a shout out. Thank you for the idea. Thank you for the request. And the request is a rant / point out the big mistakes, which I've got two big mistakes I'm going to point out on Halloween 6, The Curse of Michael Myers. Now, once again, if any one of my other subscribers of the channel has a request or a suggestion video for me to cover, to analyze, to break the fourth wall on, to cover a topic, just let me know in the comments, and I will do so, and I will see to it that it gets done. But again, this is for Nicole Travis, and back to the show. The two biggest ass mistakes in Halloween 6, The Curse of Michael Myers, is they ruined the Jamie Lloyd character and killed her off, and they did not hire Danielle Harris back to play Jamie Lloyd. They didn't bring her back to the role. That was the two biggest ass mistakes right there. There's several other mistakes in Halloween 6, continuity problems, which of course breaking the fourth wall, that wasn't entirely their fault, going behind Halloween 5's bullshit sequel with Dominique Otherin-Girard and his fucked up script writing and stupid ass plot hole wide open like a landmine field. That wasn't entirely Mustafa Akkad and Daniel Farran's and Paul Freeman's fault that they had to come behind that pile of shit Halloween 5. Now, I like Halloween 5. It's included in my marathon every September and October, but I will be enough and noble enough to admit, as a Halloween fan, that it is a pile of shit. But that's why Halloween 6, breaking the fourth wall, has the bad rap that it has. Not entirely, though. They should have never ditched Danielle Harris the way they did. They only wanted to offer her $10,000. That's bullshit, because she actually helped revive the Halloween franchise at that point. You know, we had Halloween 2 from 1981, which is my favorite Halloween. They brought Donald Pleasance back for that. They had Halloween 3, Season of the Witch, which that has its own little fan base, but didn't have Michael Myers in it. So the fans, us fans, including myself, wanted Michael Myers back. So they brought back Michael Myers in parts 4, 5, and then now 6. So Jamie Lloyd, Danielle Harris, was one of the main beacons of stronghold on bringing back the Halloween franchise. And they brought Donald Pleasance back, Dr. Loomis, of course, but Jamie Lloyd gets a lot of that credit as well. But in Halloween 6, they had to go behind a stupid-ass ending with the Man in Black breaking out Michael Myers out of the prison and kidnapping Michael Myers and kidnapping Jamie Lloyd, and we don't fucking hear anything for 6 years. Big fucking mistake. Big flaw on that one. But again, it wasn't Halloween 6. It wasn't Daniel Farran's. It wasn't Mustafa Akkad's fault that they had to go behind that pile of shit Halloween 5 that Dominique Otherin-Girard provided for us. But I digress. But yeah, the two biggest mistakes: they ruined the Jamie Lloyd character. They killed her off in a fashion that was just unjustifiable. Was just completely fucking stupid, piss poor, lousy. A big punch in the gut to the Jamie Lloyd fans, to the Danielle Harris fans, if you want my personal opinion. And they didn't bring Danielle Harris back to play Jamie Lloyd. They brought J.C. Brandy in, which was a young up-and-coming soap opera and TV show actress, which she did good for the part in the script that they gave her, but it still wasn't Danielle Harris. But they kill off her character, again, in the most unjust way. It's just freaking ridiculous. Throws her on a hay bale. Wasn't even a good fight or a good chase. It was just a stupid slow-motion walk in a barn, and then thrown up on a hay baler and gets her guts spewed out by the hay baler. Before that, she's 15 years old and she just had a baby, which I'll get to that just in a few minutes. She's only 15 years old at this point in the Halloween timeline, and she knows how to drive. One of the nurses, after she has the baby, gives her the baby, sends her on her way. She gets in a van from Smiths Grove Sanitarium, where they kidnapped Michael and her and took her there. And she drives off. Michael's chasing her, of course. We all know Michael knows how to drive, because maybe someone around here gave him lessons. We all know that spill. But Jamie knows how to drive a fucking van at 15 years old. That's another big flaw and mistake, and something I could rant on. Plus, she just gave birth. The most disturbing part about that is the producer's cut makes it very clear. And it's very disturbing and it's disgusting to me, and I have to put it way in the back of my archives of my mind, this part. She is impregnated by her uncle, Michael Myers, according to the producer's cut. Again, disgusting. Just disgusting. But anyways, that's a whole nother video right there. But she knows how to drive a car all of a sudden. She's doing very well. She was doing very well last night. And then she gets wrecked off the side of the road into a pumpkin patch. Michael Myers is ramming her in another van behind her from the Smiths Grove Sanitarium. She sneaks around a barn, creeping around. She gets caught. Michael grabs her by the throat, throws her on the hay baler. And the last thing she says, "Can't have the baby, Mike. Come on." She's reaching out her arms, trying to get Michael to hug. No, Michael's past that point. You're not going to get another fucking tear streaming down his cheek like he did in fucking Halloween 5, humanizing him in that stupid situation. But Michael wasn't falling for it this time. Michael Myers was probably the most vicious I've ever seen him in any Halloween franchise. Pushes her further into the spikes of the hay baler and basically hay bales her guts out. Piss poor way for the Jamie Lloyd character to go. Just shit on Danielle Harris's legacy of Jamie Lloyd. Shit on the Jamie Lloyd legacy. Just Halloween 6, that's the first big mistake right there out of the two big flaws and mistakes I'm pointing out in Halloween 6. Killing off her character, especially in the fashion that they did it. Very fucking unjustifiable. Fucking bullshit. Can't stand it. It's just disgusting to the character. It's horrendous, and it's just a big bag over the head, punch in the face, punch in the gut to Miss Danielle Harris and to the Jamie Lloyd character. Again, they did not want to pay the money that Danielle Harris rightfully deserved to come back as the Jamie Lloyd character. They only wanted to offer her 10 fucking grand. She probably made even more than that back when she was 8 years old and first played in Halloween 4, The Return of Michael Myers. But this is 6 years later. She's 17, 18 years old. I believe she was 17, registered as an 18-year-old to make the part in the movie, which that's a whole nother video right there. And they only want to offer her 10 grand after she is one of the few characters, one of the main characters that actually brought the Halloween franchise back to life at this point. So she turns it down. And I'm quoting in a documentary, Danielle Harris says, "So this is all you think of me, $10,000? No thanks, I'm out of here." Don't freaking blame her. She said, "Nah, bada bing, bada boom, goodbye. Big fat finger to you guys, since you guys want to give me a big fat finger right back." So that was the other big flaw and mistake. They did not treat Danielle Harris right for the part of Halloween 6 going back to play Jamie Lloyd. They didn't even bring her back. I don't even know if she would have done justice for the way the script was written for Jamie Lloyd anyways. Yeah, it would have been acted out a lot better. J.C. Brandy did her best, but again, she was just a soap opera actress, a television actress. I mean, and Danielle Harris knows the role of Jamie Lloyd better. So yeah, it would have been a little bit better having Danielle Harris back as Jamie Lloyd in Halloween 6, but not much because of the way that she was killed, the way that she was killed off. They should have never killed her off in the first place. In the fashion that she was, they shit on the character, made her get pregnant by her fucking uncle Michael Myers. It's just disgusting and disturbing. She's only 15 years old, has the baby. I won't even explain why they put that part. I mean, I've already covered that in other videos. I'm talking about the big two gigantic main mistakes and flaws in Halloween 6. They did Danielle Harris wrong by not hiring her back, and they destroyed the legacy of the Jamie Lloyd character. Didn't even go out in a blaze of glory in either version. Not the theatrical version or the producer's cut version. Both versions, she died like a moron. She died just shitty and disrespectful to Danielle Harris and disrespectful to the Jamie Lloyd character. It's fucking ridiculous. But again, this is the two big mistakes that I'm pointing out. Halloween 6 needs a lot of help anyways. They even reshot it from the original producer's cut to the theatrical cut. They went through producers. Joe Chappelle was the director. He was just a money-hungry bastard. Another big mistake they made with Halloween 6 is Trancas International Pictures sold the Halloween rights, or not sold it, but gave over the distribution rights to Dimension Films. That was a big mistake right there. Mustafa Akkad should have kept it with Trancas International, and we probably would have got a more modern Halloween movie like the producer's cut was doing, but Joe Chappelle didn't like that. The higher-ups at Dimension Films didn't like that, so they reshot a lot of scenes, made it more gory, changed the music to some metal music, and made it more faster paced when they were trying to give you just an original slow-paced Halloween 1978-esque type of movie. But, you know, anyways, Dimension Films struck again on that. Not only did they do Danielle Harris wrong by offering her a piss-poor amount of suck-ass low amounts of cash and money, but they kill off her character in a fashion that her character did not need to be killed off. It just was ridiculous. And it was disturbing what they did, how they made her get pregnant. Everybody's assuming. You've seen the producer's cut. I'm not going to talk about it, but it's just disgusting and disturbing. They destroyed the Jamie Lloyd character, and they did not hire Danielle Harris back. They treated Danielle Harris, basically just wiped their feet on the rug of Danielle Harris and just basically gave her a fat middle finger and took a dump on her. Took a big-ass shit on Danielle Harris. That's why she was like, I'm out of here. Screw you guys. I'm going home. So there you have it. The two biggest flaws, the two biggest mistakes in Halloween 6 is just that's it right there. They didn't hire Danielle Harris back. Dimension Films treated her like shit. Didn't want to pay her the money that she deserved, and they didn't do the Jamie Lloyd character right, and they killed her off. They should have never killed off the Jamie Lloyd character. I don't care what kind of fucking direction they were going for in Halloween 6. They wanted to go in a different direction. They could have kept Jamie Lloyd alive and still went in a different direction. They didn't have to kill the character off. Period. But that's it. That's the two big main mistakes of Halloween 6. Did Danielle Harris shitty and dirty, and they killed off the Jamie Lloyd character. Killed off an iconic, legendary, already made legendary character in the Halloween franchise in Halloween 6. Just killed her off, ousted her, that's it. And it was also not in a good fashion, balls to the wall, go out in a blaze of glory way. It's terrible. It's disgusting what they did, but that's the two biggest, that's my rant on it. They did Danielle Harris wrong, they did the Jamie Lloyd character wrong, and killed her off. It's a bunch of BS, it's a bunch of monkey horse shit. But anyways, again, that was a request by Nicole Travis. That was my rant, pointing out the two biggest flaws and mistakes of Halloween 6. I've done other videos on my channel about Halloween 6. Go check it out on the channel. But if any other subscribers out there want me, have a request or a suggestion for me to cover a topic or analyze a story in a Halloween video or a Friday the 13th video and break the fourth wall, let me know in the comments, guys. And not only will I do it for you, but I'll also give you a shout out on the video. Again, another shout out for Nicole Travis. Thanks for the suggestion and thanks for your request. That's all I got on that, guys. If you like this video, hit the thumbs up button. If you love this video, subscribe to the channel. If you're in love with this video, become a member of the channel. Check out the memberships the membership packages and perks that I offer here on the channel. Until then, guys, stay scary, stay spooky, watch out for the boogeyman, and for the love of Christ, just do something better with Jamie Lloyd next time.